right now, I just want to talk quickly about what is going on in the spiritual realm. Right now, there is a cataclysmic shift that is going on. Cataclysmic means something that's very great. It's so great that it changes just about everything. And it's usually spoken in a negative term because it's making something bad. But it is good for those who are walking in purpose and who do things the right way. So right now, what's going on is times are changing. There's a shift, a flip of things, and you will notice that in your life, some things that you have been pondering upon, you have to make a decision. Some things that need to happen are going to happen, but they're only going to happen if you roll with this shift, okay? And to roll with this shift, you have to go ahead and initiate some things. You have to make up your mind. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. What that means is that there are times and there are seasons, and right now there's a seasonal change that is happening, not so much as in the natural, even though we have moved into a new season, but in the spirit, there's a change in the season spiritually. And with that, and the change in time is that you have to go with the change. And with the change, you will notice things around you will change. I know some of you have been stuck in cycles and things that keep happening, but now is a time to get off of them cycles, to make sure that what you know God is purpose in your life is going to happen without any obstructions. Okay? And a warning, if you do not go with the shift, you are going to face negative consequences. So what is this meaning? What are you talking about? You may be asking me, like, what am I supposed to do? This is what you're supposed to do. Your relationships, your profession, your ambitions, whatever you've had held up and have been sitting on the fence about, make a decision. You want to make sure that things that you know should be progressing or growing are growing. And if it seems like it's not right or it's not growing, cut it off. People who have been mishandling you, mistreating you, cut them off. And many times these same people, you've given them so many chances and you just wish in your heart that they're going to do right and things are going to be right. But if you don't see any sure signs by now, they need to go, because they don't need to go with you on the next phase in your journey with this shift. Okay, so what you need to do is focus on your life, on your produce. That means what you're producing and what you want to produce, on your purpose. Okay, and you want to make sure you make the right revisions. It's time to make revisions in your life because it's a revision time. With the changes, you have to make revisions. Okay, relationship revisions. Sometimes you may have to relocate, a geographical revision. Sometimes you may have to change your finances, a financial revision. And for a lot of you, it's time for you to elevate financially, but that will not happen until you get everything else in line, including your relationships. Okay, analyze everything. If something's not lining up, if something is not in agreement with you, then cut it off, because even the Bible says, how can two walk together unless they agree? If you are coupled with someone in business, in a relationship, even with a ministry, and you are always bumping heads, cut it off, because you're not going to grow. You're not going to go together. It's time to get things right. It's time to get things together, because with this shift, you're supposed to be skyrocketing, okay, spiritually. The Lord Elohim, Most High God, Yahuwah, He wants to take us somewhere. He wants to do many great things with us. But in order for that to happen, you have to get yourself together in all of your business endeavors, your relationship endeavors, everything in your life. You have to get that together. And you can't go and do anything if you're just staying stuck in the way that things have been. Because if you think you're going to go anywhere and keep things as they are without revisions, you have lied to yourself and you are very confused. It's time to make changes. Let's get it.